Hello! Welcome back, everyone. Oh, Isa, I saw the godly drip that you posted in Discord. It looks incredible. Bracing myself for a second, and now I'm gonna go see what this is. Oh.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but sounds fun to me. I wonder.
It actually worked.
I don't know. But I do know one thing. You're stuck with me. And I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Huh.
Huh? That's...
We're about to go talk to Dad. Or... Oh, nope, we are.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo in the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward,
Oh, Kirby.
I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son.
No way, Dad. I'm doing that myself.
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even naughty ones that must be punished, like you. In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life.
Oh no, are we making facial expressions?
I'm disappointed in you. I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse, then I'll have to retrieve it myself.
By rights, this shouldn't be harder than what we just did. Oh, except, yeah. He's
my son.
Oh, God.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you had gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not for you, for Carlo. Now, Doctor.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Sophia's still with us. We exist outside time and all that.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, for Carlo. Now, you can
I mean,
become
it's actually like really sad, right?
Come to me, my son.
And not just for the obvious reasons.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant with the other puppets because of
Because
Carlo.
he could have just had P.
I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Parents always trying to make you into Carlo instead of just letting you be P.
So long.
Okay, honestly, I actually have to regretfully get up for like 2 seconds because Kirby needs me. But I will be right. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Turns out he was indeed desperate to go out, but not desperate enough to leave the porch in the rain.
You can become a real.
It's his choice.
Come to me, my son.
And I accept his choice.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Trevor, thank you for the head pats.
Your freedom is not for you, but for
I appreciate them.
no father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
Oh.
After I loved you, my life was full of nothing but regret. If only I had spent more time with you. If only I had read you your favorite book.
If only I'd read your favorite book. Ow! That's fine, it has to balance out from the pats. Oof. I guess I cut the strings.
You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
What the heck was that?
You can become a real human. Come to
I'm
me,
trying.
my son.
As cool as that looked, it was a complete accident. I was reaching for the dodge button and hit the shoot button instead.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets.
Oh yeah. Drummer, did you see you ended up getting a gift sub? I think you might have been AFK when it happened.
You can become a real
Which is
human.
fine, of course.
Come to me, my son.
Obviously you did see you found the emotes. Oh, you did not? Well, it wasn't from me, so... Thanks to Mr. Shins, actually.
Because of Carlo's
Took a bit of a spoiler break. We're still in spoilers. As a heads up.
I knew you got me.
But I completely understand.
Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, for Carlo. No fun
I'll say, never heard of ya.
to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find
Taking a bit to cook something? Oh no, you're fine.
you into a real human myself. I lost you. My life was full of nothing but regret. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
It sure looks like that should have hit me, but I guess not. What? Oh.
So long to bring you back, Carlo.
Just keeping the eyes off the dialogue. Yeah, I'll be honest, it was I had my own suspicions that it was going to be something like this.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Tuning in and out. Oh, since you want to play it. Oh no.
Never bound you to grant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Maybe I should start streaming games in like 2 halves with a break in the middle.
Freedom is not for you, but Carlo.
When am I streaming the next time? Tomorrow. You.
How dare you?
So I like to assume that people are passively
Nothing more.
there if I'm not seeing them, so it's okay. I do appreciate it though. Oops. So yeah, I'm not sure if I was on it when you joined, but I switched to a like a 4-day straight schedule. And we're on day 2. So I'm doing the next 2 days after this, and I started yesterday. Except, I meant to get into this earlier, but I got distracted. I'm going to be streaming on Monday, which is Sunday, for the people watching, probably. I'm going to be playing Elden Ring with Nyx on that
Become
day.
a real human. Come to me, my son.
And that's going to be 2 hours later than normal.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like puppets because of Carlo's memory.
Because, Nyx is less keen on waking up at 6 a.m. every morning on the dot like I do.
I know you astray.
Which I wouldn't either, but that's when Suri needs to be up for work, so we just started doing it.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Should be able to catch the early bits? That's awesome. I felt really bad because we were talking about doing it after my normal stream time. And I knew that, like, all the people I like seeing early on are super gonna be in bed by the time Elden Ring was happening.
How dare you?
Tune back into the stream for 9 Souls and maybe some Morrowind.
Nothing more.
Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get to do 9 Souls yesterday. So I'm definitely doing Morrowind and 9 Souls tomorrow.
Now, I'll turn you into a real.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you were there for that part. I had to dip out early because my throat was getting a little too messed up. See you all around. Have a great night. You too.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound the Grand Covenant like puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you've gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I'd like him to be doing less things like this. There we go. Oh, hi.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. So, I know you had gone astray. You troublesome.
It's interesting that they're drawing a they seem to be drawing a line between personality and memories here.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
I don't want to say too much.
I never bound you to the grand covenant of the puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Not super clean, but I'll take it.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Nyarupad.
So long to bring you back.
I mean, I would love to finish this. If this is indeed the final step.
You can become
What would I
a
do
real human. Come
if it
to
turned out I was a space mouse, not an Earth mousey and Earth mouse? I don't think that would change. I'd be interested.
bound you to the grand
That might explain the tale.
other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
At the end of the day, I think I'd accept it.
I know you had gone astray.
I assume I've got hard evidence
Troublesome little puppet.
in this scenario. Honestly, the biggest part of this is I would now be proof that alien life.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
So we as a species would have proof of alien life? And when I say the term species,
To resort to the
y'all know what I mean.
But there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
It's true. I would be a moose without you.
So long to bring you back. You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Thank you, Isa.
I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you've come astray. You troublesome little puppet.
You're not allowed to do that.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just
I am. I'm just a puppet on a lonely string.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am
Why don't I get iframes when I get knocked down?
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you had gone astray, you troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am
You're Carlo than low? I even try to be, not super spoilery. I guess, you know, obviously you've heard Carlo once or twice.
So long to bring you back.
It's true. I'm gonna take that pun with me, it's gonna give me strength.
Human. Come to me, my son.
It's true, it is your own fault, honestly. That's what I kept telling myself in my head, but I still felt kind of bad for it.
Carlo's memories within you.
Also, you've got so much lore to uncover and different choices to make.
I know you had gone. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you. So long to bring you back.
I do try. Honestly, though, if I can be a little sappy in return.
You can become a real
The stream is only as fun as everyone makes it.
my son.
So it's in no small part thanks to you.
Bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
And yeah, I don't really see a way around it. Aside from just place lore. Which I could do. I could drop to 1 a week.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
The next time multiple people get inspired to play a game because of me.
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a human myself. So long, bring you back.
God, he just wants to make a man out of me so bad. It's never gonna happen. You just play too much TF2 instead.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Sounds so whiny. You're just a puppet. And it's like, Dad, come on. That was your puppet. That was a complete... Well, I guess it wasn't an accident, because I did do it on purpose, but I didn't expect it to work.
So long, bring you back.
I am sincerely thankful you're a part of it, Isa.
Can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. Carlo's memories with you.
I am still a little surprised just how many awesome people there are around here.
You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not freedom. Carlo.
Why is your face wet? Yeah, the spray's dried up.
Now, I'll turn you into a real human.
Suri hasn't made any.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Just
I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets.
it's been a long time since I've like
Within you.
been any sort of public facing. And to just show up randomly and get this kind of reception, it's been, well, not a reception, really. It's not the kind of thing that I was
Freedom is not
prepared for.
but for Carlo. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself. Until I lost you, my life was full of regret. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself.
but it's definitely a lot different from everything I expected
Become a real human.
streaming would be.
Come to me, my son.
In extremely good ways.
The grand covenant like the other puppet because of Carlo's memories within you. How dare you?
I was definitely expecting it to be a lot more one-sided than it is. So it's true. And much less entertaining on my own.
Oh,
And I have a lot less fun on my own.
So, bring you back, Carlo.
Me too. It really feels kind of like hanging out with friends, which is extremely nice for me.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you had gone. Troublesome little puppet. How dare you? You're just a puppet.
Like I joked earlier, if I could just find $100. It wasn't on the ground. It was, in fact, being handed to me by a mouse in the example. I would stop streaming, but that's actually not true. Because I just like it now. Realistically, it would just go into assets. We already tried being a human. It's never gonna work. You sound just like my real dad when he opened the taxes folder on my desktop.
Human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
That's what he said. I knew you had gone astray, you troublesome little puppet.
How dare you? You're just a
And then he threw a printed out photo of a femboy bat at my feet. That's not even true, by the way. You're a strange pedo. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're still alive, though. For a second.
so long to bring you back, Carlo.
In an unusual twist that's not so unusual for my family, I was not the one to introduce the furry, subculture to my parents.
You can become a real human.
Like, they called me on it. Because they already knew what it was.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other.
I was like, Mom, Dad, can I download Furcadia? And they were like, okay, look, we're gonna have to have the furry talk with you. It's like the birds and the bees, but it's more like the foxes and the cats.
I know you have gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
They're not, or at least Mom isn't, as far as I know.
To resort to the lash.
But a friend their age was. I assume he still is.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
And you know what? That's for the best. I'm not sure I really get the coming out as a furry thing. Maybe that's because I'm a very private person. Streaming notwithstanding.
I forgot to introduce myself. I am Joe, the Search of You.
please. Yeah, that's the important part. And if they could wrap their head around it, I am very happy that they could. I experimented
Human. Come to me.
with
my son.
being NB, and not a lot of people I knew could actually wrap their head around it.
I never found the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's
Which,
memories.
in the end, it didn't matter, but...
I knew you'd gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
It took some time to... It's good to hear they weren't resistant.
Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. So long, bring you back. You can become a real.
Have you seen the meme that was like,
Come to me.
someone was trying to get their dad to understand? Or I think it was just to use the they them pronouns. Which came first, the NP and the...
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
If ever there was a subreddit to make you feel like you could, to make you feel called out.
Troublesome little puppet.
I was gonna ask if you'd,
Freedom is not for you.
I think it was more about trying to get their dad to understand the they them pronouns. They told him to just pretend that they were in fact a swarm of bees. And that seems to make it click for him.
But there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
When I was trying they them pronouns legitimately, I would get so actually mad at people. Because they all said the same thing, and you probably know what it is, so I'm not going to repeat it.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
And it's like, if we weren't having this conversation right now, I'm sure you would use a singular they in a sentence.
Bring you back.
It's only a problem when... Never mind.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of you. So long, bring you back.
The agender cosmic energy got them? Alright.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. Bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
You countered current confusion with past confusion. That sounds like an excellent tactic.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
He is definitely making more choking noises than he used to, by the way.
Oh, I was
Not sure what I was referring to. To be honest, I'm not sure what I was referring to in general. I think I just, like, dredged up a previous aggression and that was about it. Or, not an aggression. Frustration, that's the thing. About trying to use they them pronouns like 10 years ago. To be honest, I feel a little bit out of it too, because I've had like so many incompleted thoughts today. I know that's not entirely unusual for me, but I do feel bad about it.
Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories of you.
I've been just dropping threads all over the place.
I knew you were astray. Troublesome little puppet.
You referred to T.S. Eliot as they in 5th grade and got clowned on it for thinking it was multiple people. Oh.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
I would also remember that for the rest of my life if it happened to me. Like, I'm not even joking.
Father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't,
Especially because I swear.
I'll make you into a real human myself.
Where I'm from, we've always done it. Casual singular days.
After I lost you, my life was full of nothing but regret.
Okay, I could go... Maybe didn't suck my ass, patriarchy. You cannot make an ass out of you and me anymore. Welcome back, Yuki. How's the coffee? I'm bracing myself because I'm actually on limited time here. Well, not really. I could just keep going like forever. Until my own body gives out.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
But if I keep going, I'll just keep getting more and more incoherent and worse at video games, so maybe I shouldn't.
Never bound you to a grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
I mean, cheap coffee can still be pretty good.
Troublesome puppet.
My favorite kind of cheap coffee is the stuff you make at home and just put a lot of milk into, though.
Your freedom is not for you, but Carlo.
Carlo, can you go? What, just a lot of cream? Or a lot of, milk?
How dare you? You're just a puppet.
Well, now we've got the cappuccino machine. But back when I was using Mr. Coffee style things. I did not mind it one bit.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am usually the workshop manager.
Bonk. 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 Oh, I didn't notice he was turning red. Okay. The greed was good. The greed was good. It was the correct decision this time. It's too late, Dad.
Were you going to destroy Carlo's heart?
Got your heart. I'm gonna start a cult of bald AMAP NPs who study the mystic arts and do chalk art in city centers. That's a fine goal. I hope you achieve it.
I know it. You're just a useless puppet.
So for some reason I thought that was a glove. It's super not. That's his hand. It's a mouth. Sorry, I said that out loud. I was about to say, Isa knows what that means. I'm sure. We hit ending. We did it. We hit unending. I mean, based on the ending, I feel like there could be more. We also never saw what was going on with Riddle Man, Riddle King. I beat the boss though. I would just let the credits play.
I have a final
but...
report on the Crot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting.
There was something up with
Paracelsus
Giorgio.
returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Dorothy. What could that be a reference to? What work of ancient lore is that a reference to, Isa? Wonderland is next. If you start the next playthrough, you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. Do you wish to continue? The items below will not be inherited. All collectibles except records, Crot supply boxes, Vanini collections. Cancel that. Oh, the Wizard of... Oh, the Wizard of Oz, of course, of course. So I think we will put a break on Lies of P. More emerald symbology incoming. I was planning on starting up Lords of Shadow next, just because. Look, I'm pretty simple. I got Lies of P as a gift, and I played it. I got Lords of Shadow as a gift, and I'm gonna play that too. You're now sure what I was referring to with the hand? Oh, you're not sure. Oh, I wasn't sure if I should specify. He had a device on his hand which incorporated a mouth on the palm, and I know that must be a thing because it was also a thing in Inuyasha. So I assume there's something. If I... It's a thing in Naruto too? Maybe it's just a normal thing. But the best part of me is you guys, so where does that leave us? It's also a song. Oh, it's also in Soul Eater. Oh, it's also in shoot. Suikoden. It is not one of the things you hold approximate knowledge of this time. I think I must leave you Oh, also I've been recording this entire time, and that's unfortunate.